Growing up, I attended a school with so many conventionally attractive girls, and I found something odd. There were girls who were not as attractive. I mean, wouldn't be immediately perceived as a 9 or a 10, but were usually voted the most attractive. These girls were even popular for how attractive they were. The big question I had was, how did they manage to trick people into believing they're insanely attractive, so much that they were voted as the most attractive in a school swarming with extremely attractive women? This question revealed a secret that changed the game for me in terms of attractiveness. I applied this and also became popular for how attractive I was, something that I was never associated with in the first place. It switched up everything for me, and I'll be sharing it here, which leads us right into our first big idea. Being seen as beautiful is partly about how you really look, and more about how you're perceived. Let's call it beauty perception in this video.
The good news is you can change people's perception of how attractive you are without changing your actual appearance. Think of things like Botox, surgery, fillers. We'll be throwing that in the bin because we wouldn't be needing any of that. What we want to be changing here is our perceived beauty, our personal beauty brand, and really it all boils down to the difference between how you're seen versus how you objectively look. So here it is, laid out. Beauty perception is this theory that being seen as beautiful is way less about checking off a list of objective features and much more about how other people perceive you. And let me tell you, when you really get this, it's a total game changer. This really shows the big shift in thinking. On the left, you've got objective looks. That's the old way, trying to fit yourself into some pre-made box society created. But on the right, you have perceived beauty. And that's all about creating your own personal beauty brand just by how you present yourself to the world. Don't worry, we'll cover it all in this video. Ladies, shall we? So how do we change people's perception of us positively in a way that makes us far more attractive than we probably actually are?
First is sit down with yourself. Drop your phones, anything that can alter your thoughts, and think. Yes, think. That's the first and most important thing. Ask yourself, what do I truly like about myself? Brainstorm. Have a pen, a marker, something to scribble down your thoughts. Write a couple of things. Be sincere with yourself. Then turn to the next page. Write down every genuine compliment you've received. What did people like about you growing up? What do people like about you right now? And what would you want people to especially think of when they think of you, physically? Humans are inherently similar in their judgment, so what you really like about yourself is most likely what others would like about you, so this really works. Now, after you scribble that on your notepad or whiteboard, you should now see certain patterns. Make a list of the recurring points. We'd be calling this your weapon in this video. Our weapon is the part of us that is most appealing. And here's the crucial thing to remember. Your weapon isn't what you think should be attractive. It's about discovering what already is the most appealing part of you based on what you think and what other people have told you.
Take up your weapon and capitalize on it. Let's say my weapon is my face. How can I improve? How can I push this in people's face so much that they don't see any physical flaws that I might have? Capitalize on it. The whole point is to amplify your strength so much that it becomes the very first thing people notice. You want to push it so far forward that it just can't be ignored. If you look at celebrities, some of them are not so different from the people we see every day. But what makes them them? They capitalized on their weapon, and it made them so phenomenal and etherealically beautiful. Think Angelina Jolie with her lips plus intense gaze. She didn't try to be soft pretty. She leaned hard into her sharp features, especially her lips and eye contact. Think Anouk Yai with her phenomenal walk and charisma. Anouk didn't try to soften herself or fit into a safer beauty mold. She amplified what already stood out. Then we have Marilyn Monroe. whose weapon is her soft sensuality and vulnerable femininity. Marilyn is one of the clearest examples of perceived beauty over objective perfection. Her power wasn't just her features, it was how she presented and amplified a very specific feeling. Her signature platinum blonde hair, glowing skin, red lips became instantly recognizable. Think Zendaya's poise and high fashion. Zendaya's features are enhanced by how she carries herself and her clean, intentional styling.
The problem is, most people capitalize on their insecurities, and that could ruin even the most attractive person's personal beauty brand. If your body is your strongest suit, it doesn't mean you dress half naked. That's absolutely counterproductive. Wear nice clothes that flatter your body, that fits your body type. Do a color analysis and find the best colors for your skin tone, and wear them more. You'd be shocked how much such little things like this could improve how well you're perceived. This is the first and most important thing, but it's not the only thing. The other reason why you're capitalizing on your weapons is because doing that would boost your overall confidence, how you perceive yourself. And when this really gets a boost, it boosts how others perceive you. I mean, we'd all think there has to be a reason why you're so sure of yourself and why you like yourself this much. So we'd have to make it logical and tie it to something, mostly your physical appearance. Once your self-perception improves, your posture improves, because you'd stand and sit tall. Your walk improves, and then you'd start to pay more attention to yourself. Self-care wouldn't be something you'd have to force yourself to do. You'd do it because you now love and respect yourself enough to do it. You'd care about yourself so much that you won't allow people to treat you poorly. You'd respect yourself enough to dress up every day and groom yourself. For more details on self-respect, refer to our linked video and watch the whole episode. I promise, it'll change how you think about self-respect.
Our second big point would be your grooming. I've been in a customer-facing role, and I found something interesting. The attractiveness of a woman largely depends on how well groomed they are. Remember our point on loving and respecting yourself? Yep, that's what would help you consistently groom yourself. Here, we'll break grooming down into 6 basic pillars. You've got your hair, your skin, your posture, and then the absolute essentials: clean nails, clean teeth, and good general hygiene. I mean, these are the basics that send a signal that you actually care about yourself. You don't have to break the bank to achieve this. There are tons of videos to watch on how to improve these, but let's highlight key points, shall we? For hair, your hair color can make or break your appearance. The wrong hair color can make your skin look dull and just ruin your appearance. So ladies, be super intentional about what color goes onto your hair. For skin, prioritize a good barrier above anything else. For girls with darker skin tones, avoid lightening your skin so much that your skin looks thinned out. I promise it'll make you look older and unhealthy. You want to maintain a well-nourished, healthy-looking skin. When you think of skincare, a clear skin with a great barrier should be your priority, not changing your skin shade or toning up.
And now to our best girl, posture. I'll say posture is one of the most important things in attractiveness. You can improve your posture with Pilates and strength training exercises. The impact of posture is huge. Just look at the difference here. Slumped posture just screams a lack of confidence. But standing up tall, sitting up straight, that instantly changes how people see you. It communicates self-respect before you even say a single word. Ladies, work hard on your posture, please. I really can't stress this enough. Your nails should be clean. Doesn't have to be artificial, just clean and presentable. The same goes for your teeth. On our channel, we'll be talking bits and pieces of these details in a way that you've never heard of anywhere else. So if you want to learn more about changing your personal beauty brand, be sure to subscribe to get our latest videos. Let's leave you with this.
Beauty has a lot to do with perception. Perception has a lot to do with how you think of yourself. How you think of yourself has a lot to do with what you're constantly exposed to. Your childhood, how people treat you, especially the people you love, and even your romantic partners. It all comes down to what's called the confidence feedback loop. This is where the magic happens, where the internal stuff and the external stuff connect and just amplify each other. This starts inside your own head. By figuring out and really leaning into your strengths, your weapon, you fundamentally change how you see yourself. Your own self-perception gets a massive upgrade. And that improvement inside you kicks off this incredible chain reaction. You feel better about yourself, which leads to better posture and just a better demeanor. That makes consistent self-care feel totally natural, not like a chore. And all of that comes together for the final payoff, an improved perception by others. They see your confidence and they respond to it. And here's the psychological insight that ties it all together.
When you project that much confidence, people's brains subconsciously look for a reason for it. They think, wow, there has to be a reason they're so sure of themselves. And they almost always tie that reason to your physical appearance. Your confidence literally makes you look more attractive. It's wild. It is important that you constantly work on aspects of you that need improvement. Childhood traumas, your attachment style, why you pick the people you pick. We'll link videos we've done on these. Overall, be brutally honest with yourself when evaluating yourself. This is the only thing that would help you improve. Which brings us right back around to the most important question of all. What is your weapon?